The Interfaith Dialogue Forum for Peace, IDFP, has called on the federal government to take necessary actions and prosecute those involved in the alleged Lekki shooting of peaceful protesters. This is as the group also condemned the infringement on the fundamental human rights of Nigerian youth to peaceful protest. Addressing a press conference in Abuja, co-chairman of the group, Bishop Sunday Onuha and Alhaji Kunle Ishaq, expressed optimism that justice will be served to all victims of police brutality in the country. They, however, condemned the activities of criminal elements that took advantage of the protests to unleash mayhem in cities across the country.
We also condemned the alleged shooting of peaceful protesters as a blatant affront on fundamental right to freedom of expression and association, and therefore we call on all government to take the necessary action to prosecute the offenders. We are using this medium to call on the government to listen to the cries and agitation of protesters by addressing the needs for reforms which cut across many sectors in the country. We are also calling on our youth to exercise restraint in their reactions in the larger interest of the Nigerian society.
People who have honest things to do, some other people have their own agenda, which is completely different. And at the end of the day, the whole nation is at a loss. We are not gaining anything from burning and all this brigandage.
They further highlighted the role of dialogue in peaceful resolution of disputes.
We would also like to remind the youths, as the backbone of our nation, to imbibe the culture of dialogue that avails us the opportunity to actualize our demands. The truth remains that we cannot fulfill our aspiration in an atmosphere of violence and lawlessness. We call on all the youths, wherever they may be residing, to stand down and cease all further public agitation by allowing the government to meet their demands. They should also not be a party to any act of lawlessness and destruction of public and private properties. They should not allow themselves to be used as agents that incite unrest anywhere in and around the country.
We are peace-loving people, and we are trying to make sure that there is peace and harmony in the country. We will not say that government is not yet addressing. And very recently also, the Ministry of Finance came out with some palliatives, which was actually targeted to the youth in terms of giving them some money to start business and that kind of stuff.
The group, however, appealed to the federal government to ensure that protests are adequately accommodated so as to forestall the aftermath of the #End SARS episodes in future. Palang Booker, CNN News.